All right, let's clap at
35.
35. Yes.
Who has the power now?
You, I see you listened to the Unhinged episode and are back for vengeance. Okay. I see what's happening.
The Unhinged episode, I think, was maybe the best work we've done.
It was pretty fantastic. The 4 month through line of Matt being cucked by the timers was pretty fantastic.
By the timer was fucking his wife.
All right. Okay. Hey, everybody.
We've already got some reel for the next one.
I almost clapped at 59. I'm the problem.
You know the real problem is? I really hope
that?
I don't have to do the recap because I don't know if I remember what we did.
It was the Beholder fight.
Oh.
That's it.
I remember there being a beholder.
Yeah, we
Okay,
fought a Dark Souls boss, and we're like, oh,
okay.
God.
Well, save it for the recap. I was just trying to jumpstart it. We don't have to do the recap first. Let's
Gotcha.
actually dive into it. So, hey, fellas, we just had a consequential episode. Do you even remember why it was consequential? Roll a d20 and let me know. Matt, hit me with your cue. Maybe I've got an A.
Okay, there. The fucking thing that they would say when we would jump realms.
Yeah.
What was that?
Dar Yulme O Amar.
Okay, but what's it from?
I already forgot. It's in my notes.
Did you
I wrote
sneak
this.
Klingon into this fucking podcast?
No, that'd be a
No, I
lot
feel
more
like
like wedge. That'd be a lot more like wedge, dej, patach sort of stuff. That
Yeah, I
is
feel like
a little too
it's
hard.
Sounds
Wedge,
like-
Dedge, Patak. Okay.
Wedge douche is 3 ships. That's actually my favorite episode of Lower Decks.
Wedge edge.
Wedge douche,
I'm
but
going to keep saying Wedge, Dedge.
wedge dej. I had some potato wedge dej for dinner.
Oh my God.
Did
you have any gach?
I had no gach. It's not really my jam.
What is
But
gach?
kudos to you for knowing the name of the Klingon delicacy. That is a plate full of live worms. So
Gummy worms, to be exact.
True. So, Matt, I don't remember exactly what it means, but it means something about like, oh shit, let's use time. It was like a translate. Like I literally took something about that, something very cryptic about time, and then ran it through an Elvish translator, and then tweaked it so it wasn't exactly
okay.
Tolkien-esque.
I figured
So-
it was something. Like
So
that.
I imagine translators going, okay, this roughly translates to, let's do the time warp again.
ChatGPT, write me a spell.
As long as it doesn't like accidentally translate back to something that would get us canceled, then I am okay with it.
I feel like we say enough in English that will get us canceled.
I have
honestly.
never said one cancelable thing. I don't want to hear it.
I don't know. You
know
say
what?
a lot of bullshit
Yeah, no,
about
I feel like I
physics.
haven't said any cancelable stuff, so I'm
What
good.
is cancelable about physics?
I don't know. I'm tired. I'm gonna get into the episode now. That's all post credits.
Can you stop licking your fucking mouth? God.
I really can't. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi.
Sorry, Papa.
It's okay.
I was calling Pat Papa because he's dominant right now.
No.
I heard. We can call it 220 even. That's fine.
Yeah, because Matt needs everything on the even tens.
It's true. That is my my OCD.
That's his great weakness. That makes D20s a real pain because there's only 2 answers.
True.
I wish that the dice were just a circle. It would be so much better.
Matt, can I
okay.
introduce you to coins?
But they're flat.
That's true.
1, 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's they're binary. And
Okay.
you can just add a 0 to the end of it, and then it's 1020.
Bam.
Two aces, split them, and got a 9 on each for a 20 on both. And I lost because the dealer hit 21.
Whoa.
It's rigged. Honestly, it's rigged.
Did you behave with real cards the way you do with Marvel Snap and say like, God, this RNG is bullshit? Slam your phone on the table and ask for
I didn't
balance
slam
changes.
anything because like I didn't want to get kicked out, but I was like very angry.
Did you consider summoning 3 astral flies to spy on the other players?
You know, I didn't think about that.
It's so rough.
You know, cheating in casinos usually has consequences.
Did you leave your phone on voice memos recording to get me some real life ambience to make this podcast edit sound more legit?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding!
Ding.
If I open some cases today, the day before I travel, I'm going to get another knife. We'll see.
Do you have a plan to cash that in?
Yeah, I have to sell it for crypto, but I'm just going to cash the crypto out.
What is
What do
it?
you mean?
Yeah, Pat.
My
tell him.
knife.
Yeah, I
I didn't
don't.
tell you.
I don't
I
think you
didn't
told
tell
me
you I
about this.
unboxed a knife
No.
worth
in
$11,000.
Yeah, in CSGO, right?
Oh, why do you have to get it out in crypto? Why can't you get it in cash? Are you just don't want to pay taxes?
Because you have to pay taxes on the crypto too when you sell it and shit. But
No, I didn't know if you were trying to like circumvent. Well, I
No,
guess that
just-
doesn't make sense. We're government adjacent. You can't do that.
Yeah. Noted tax evader, Pat Brehm.
it's just the way skin trading works in increments this high is everybody just buys it in crypto.
That makes sense.
Oh, okay. That's wild.
I know that we're all familiar with the context of a video game like secondary market and stuff in this case, but just the words skin trading and I have to do this in crypto, like those ideas back to back is just the most nefarious
It's
thing.
sketchy as fuck. The original NFT over here.
Skin coin.
NFT me,
Ugh.
daddy.
Ew.
I'm allergic to NFTs.
it was cummies. We talked about that
Yeah.
before. The cummy coin.
Yeah.
Come
Are
on.
your butt cheeks fungible?
Yeah, $10,000 now worth 20 cents.
So
Oh,
is
man.
everyone on the chronograph?
Yes.
Yes, we're gonna start.
Hold on. Okay, now that I've started my recording, Matt, what did you just say?
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
The old clap machine.
You're not going to repeat what you described our sync process?
He's got the clap and he's giving it to you. He's got the clap and he's giving it to you. He's got the clap and he's giving it to you. Who's got
Ryan,
the clap?
I'm going to need you to fix your technical difficulties
All right, there we
as
go.
soon as
I'm
possible because
ready.
Pat is going to keep doing that. Okay.
I'm ready now. Sorry, something with the Reaper just like messed up for a second.
Womp womp.
All right.
All right, what are we clapping?
413?
15.
15. Okay.
It's asshole.
I'm surprised that you pushed. I thought you were going to push it to the 20. And it would have been 420.
You thought I zigged? I zagged.
God, we as players have such a hard time prepping for our dungeon masters.
Like all the stuff, like that it comes with Mouse
Icy
Ritter.
waters.
Yes, Micey Waters.
Let's make sure we start recording while Pat's laughing.
I'm recording. I've been recording.
I'm recording.
Holy fucking shit, dude. That was so
A
fun.
little boy.
Hey, Colin, I got something you really like.
Well, no, it's like, no, I mean, a little boy isn't BOI, like just a little man, like a little person.
You're not making it better.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy. Like Lilliputian, like with Jack Black.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I did just scarf down some chicken nuggies, so I'm feeling pretty filled in.
Yo, bro, it's some chicken wings. Let's go, chicken buddies.
Chicken buddy.
I had chicken fajitas.
Chicken buddy.
Chicken buddies.
Chicken
hell yeah,
buddy.
man.
Oh my God. All right, you guys ready?
Did you like the noticeable change in my demeanor when Matt joined in?
Chicken
Yeah.
buddies.
Being a chicken buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, it's lonely out there being a chicken solo, so if you can get a chicken buddy.
It's kind of like the first follower idea. Like, nobody wants to be the only person hanging out with Colin. There needs to be, like, someone to diffuse the discomfort and the general sense of displeasure.
Well, especially when you're sick. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want your nasty germs.
Chowder, what did you have for dinner?
I haven't had dinner yet.
Oh,
What the fuck? It's 8:42. When are you going to eat?
Well, I probably should have had it earlier, but I was distracted with Zelda.
Yeah.
my
So it was a
goodness.
self-inflicted injury.
So,
Yeah.
can you
Yeah.
cook chicken in Zelda?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
I don't know if you can
All
get
right,
chicken
well,
nuggies, but you can get
I-
pizza.
I know what Link is having for dinner tonight.
Himalayan pizza.
Honestly, I do feel like chicken, so...
Hell yeah. Chick.
I'd like to give a heads up that, you know how last time we recorded I was a little sick, I was starting to get sick?
Are you still sick?
Well, the sick is gone, but it wreaked havoc on my lungs, and just as I was getting to the point where like I was better and my lungs needed to empty out, the Canadian wildfires hit. So I've basically had a week of static non-recovery, so I will be, to everyone's delight, perhaps talking less because I'm easily winded.
What part of Canada did those fires
Ontario? Is it Ontario? I don't know Canada.
Everybody loves Quebec. It's Quebec.
I believe.
Well, yeah. I mean, Ottawa is a city in Ontario, and Quebec is a province that is directly north of us.
Wow, it's almost like you're Canadian or something.
Yeah. You get dual citizenship?
I do.
I was really hoping this would serve the French Canadian suck theory, but if Ontario
you're
is
testing out
included,
this
then
theory with the
Pat,
scientific method.
You can't expect us to dive into the recording right after you say such an open-ended sentence.
that's not open-ended. What do you mean?
Such as, I was hoping that the wildfires would test my French-Canadian suck theory. Anyways, let's play D&D. Are you crazy?
That's not open-ended.
What is your vendetta against the Quebecois?
The ambiguity of are you just saying that they suck as in like they're bad, or like there is a vacuum phenomenon?
Oh my god. Use your brain to figure that one out. Let's clap.
So I need to give y'all a warning about my performance tonight, because right now I'm fine. But here's the thing. I just spent a weekend in Florida at a convention, and I forgot
Florida's
to pack.
a long way from Rhode Island.
Was it the kind that has like a lot of like people in costumes? Like
It had some people in costume.
like some people like in a type
Were
of.
you specifically in costume?
I was
it
not
like
in costume.
Was there a lot of yiffing happening?
Was
I
there
don't know
some
what yiffing
furriness?
I saw no furry representation.
Was this a Star Trek con?
It was not. It was called
Was it Evo?
GCX.
Oh.
GCX.
Oh, Guardian Con.
Formerly known as Guardian Con, yes.
I didn't know you went to that.
Well, Astacross paid everybody on his staff, paid for everyone on his staff to go down. So
That's
That's
nice.
cool.
Stayed in a sick ass Airbnb with a hot tub and a pool.
With
got
them?
to meet Cross.
Just a bunch of guys being dudes.
Literally,
you know.
yes. It was funny. Like Pat, at one point, I was like, I don't really care to meet people, and I walk out of the bathroom, almost bump into Dado, Leopard, and Bife all at the same time.
What the fuck?
Just all walking right by me.
That's pretty dope.
But yeah, I think Mr. Fruit was there. Grenadier Jake was there.
Some of these names just sound made up. Yeah, Mr.
It's
Fantastic
not
was there.
Grenadier, it's Grenadier.
Grenadier Jake. Fallout
go.
was there. So it was cool. It was a cool, good time. But here's the thing.
NSYNC was also there.
Did you
Yep.
talk to any of them though?
I mean, I talked to Astacross, but no, I don't know any of them well enough. I don't follow streamers, so I was just kind of
Was
like enjoying.
Razzmatazz there?
Yes, Razzmatazz. He and I did actually make out in the closet. So here's the thing. I got messages from the group of editors this morning that 3 of them are feeling unwell, and right now I feel fine.
Is it
I
like
did
the
avoid
type of unwell that craps your brains out or coughs your lungs out?
both, as far as I can tell, like throat
fun.
and ass all together.
That classic throat and ask.
The classic
Flu.
throat and ass combo.
Bro, this is what we should have done. You should have conference called Ryan and I into your ears.
Oh,
so
Ryan
that
knew I was going.
We
Yeah.
could have told you how to talk to them. And then
Yeah.
we could have lived through you by proxy, vicariously,
Exactly.
and it
Like,
would have been
I-
fantastic.
Yeah.
We
I
would
thought
not have
about
had
it,
to
but
do
here's-
anything besides repeat the words coming out of our mouths, and it would have been great.
Hello, Leopard. My name is Ryan.
My name is Colin.
How are you?
My name is Colin.
No, the only person I would have wanted to actually talk to is Bife. But here's the thing: I don't really like meeting celebrities. I'm at a point in my life where I'd rather work with them. So whatever.
Okay.
Well, you know how you work with them is you
Whoa,
fucking
alright.
talk to them and introduce yourself and say, "Hey, I make videos with Astacross. Here's some cool things that I've done."
wow.
You
I
know,
could've.
Dado. Hey, specifically, you could have been like, "Hey, Dado, you know how you're guides are so long-winded and like way too full of detail for the average person. I make 5-minute videos.
They're
They
one
go
of the
through the
guys
entire
on
raid.
Astacross's crew that went to GCX last year, and like while working for Astacross, went up to Dado and gave him a business card. Like, hey, can I come work for you? So we get him.
Fucking.
When I met Astacross, he was like, "Where's this guy? He's talking to Dado right now." Okay,
Yeah, that's funny.
that's funny. There was also a funny bit where we were looking at restaurants because he was going to take us to dinner, and we were like, "Oh, what about this steakhouse?" We looked at the prices. Guess how much surf and turf was at this restaurant?
Like
Surf and
$150.
turf
What city were you in? Orlando? Tampa?
Orlando.
Okay.
$150.
$275.
Oh wow, you're the first person to guess over. It was $230.
Damn.
What kind of steak though? Is it just what kind of steak? Are we talking?
I don't. Well,
like a
here's the
T-bone?
thing. We looked at that and immediately said, "Let's look at something cheaper." And then,
Oh wait, was it Salt Bay?
No. Nurse set would have been like $3K.
but like,
Well, I was
after
gonna say
that-
because like Salt Bay
after
is supposed
that-
to be ridiculously priced.
After that, we were like, "That's too much money. We can't ask him to pay for that." Even though he's like, he's doing great for himself. But then he was like, "Nah, something." We were like, "Red Lobster." And he's like, "Nah, something more expensive than that." We're like, "All right, I guess we'll go to a fucking steakhouse." I got a Wagyu, a 6-ounce Wagyu steak. The guy with me got a fucking Wagyu tomahawk, which was an amount of. It was.
I would
an
not have
absurd
the
amount of-
balls to ask someone to buy that for me.
Was he part of the inner circle?
Yeah, I mean, we all were. Like, all of us went out to dinner on this guy. The guy, he's a very popular Destiny streamer.
No.
so
What I mean is that was the guy that ordered that tomahawk. Was he like best friends, or was he like an editor below you? Like how?
No,
how
he's
big were
above
his
me.
balls?
He's above me.
Nobody's below Colin.
He's like a T. No, he's. Yeah, I am.
Colin is the ultimate bottom.
Exactly. So anyway, I also got some lovely new dice there that are like, they're gorgeous and they have notes on them. They're really, really pretty. So I'm going to be rolling those today. So anyway, I went on a thing. It was fun. I might get sick in the middle of recording.
All right, just let us know.
Do you think in Minnesota they use DuckDuckGo as DuckDuckGrayGo?
Is that a thing in Minnesota?
Minnesota, instead of Duck Duck Goose, they play Duck Duck Gray Duck.
Oh, that's terrible.
I wish
wonder
I
if
was
they do
joking.
that in Wisconsin. I have to ask
They
my
don't.
friend.
It's just a Minnesota thing.
Well, I hate that.
Pat, this
you
is
know?
not the first time that you've introduced. In fact, I believe that you introduced UFTA into our lexicons in the same way. Why do you know these things about Minnesotan vernacular?
I have Minnesotan friends.
Lose them.
Yeah, no, they're doing more harm than good.
They are no help to you. They are bringing you down actively.
UFTA has become such an ingrained part
Yeah.
of my
I mean-
language. It's
People in my life have complained that they started saying UFTA because of me, and I have to explain to them. There's a Patrick somewhere.
I say UFTA all the time now.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
My wife's family is from the Midwest.
My wife.
And Midwestern people like to talk shit about other Midwestern communities.
God, get something better to do.
So from her aunts and people, I've heard like shit talk about Minnesota. So then I go to my Minnesota friends and I say, is this true? And they say yes. And I'm like, well, I guess that shit talk is justified then.
The balls on you to go to people you call friends. Ask them things about themselves and their culture. And when they say that those attributes are true, you say, this is why you suck. And then you end the conversation.
I don't tell them this is why they suck. I just go, oh, that's interesting. And then in my brain, I go,
This is why you suck.
that explains so much. Oh,
so my aunt-in-law, I guess, is justified in their beliefs.
Maeve was very hesitant to apologize for murdering Gemma's parents, even though
Accidentally.
murder precludes intent, which we obviously
Manslaughter.
know.
Yeah.
It's manslaughter. It was so much slaughter.
You know what? That's not feminist. Hashtag girl slaughter.
Fuck
How about
off.
person slaughter?
Yeah.
Sea catch some stuff. How's everyone doing?
Gordon now.
I just took a nap,
I'll
so
start
I'm
recording
feeling
I'm
rejuvenated.
chilling like Bob Dylan.
Very cool.
I've been feeling pretty burnt out generally since June. Like hard to
A
feel.
couple months we're going on, friend.
Oh yeah, I know, but like I hard time feeling motivated to do anything before like midday, whereas before I was up at like 6 a.m. raring to go. So I'm like, this feels wrong. And then last week I woke up at 6 a.m. like I'm ready to take on the fucking world. I had the busiest week of my fucking year, and now I'm tired again. I'm like, shit. Fuck.
It's one thing that really hit me today is that it is the 1 year anniversary of Queen Elizabeth's death. And I was like, where the fuck did a year go?
Wow.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're...
Time flies when you're dead, I guess.
You want to know what else I just realized has been a year, or at least 3 days shy of a year? The last time I accessed the note that I used to keep track of the boats in play in this campaign.
Oh my
That's
God.
how much not boat stuff we've been doing.
We've been doing a lot of not boat stuff. And also in 4 days, it's the big one. It's the big one.
What's in 4 days? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Never you see, you forgot. You gotta.
Well,
You want to know what's pretty fucked up?
I'm only
And
half
honestly-
American, and I did remind myself, so I kind of only half forgot.
Excuses.
Honestly, this is probably going to have to get cut, but I'm still going to say it.
That means it's going in unhinged.
I don't even know if it's going to be good enough for Unhinged or appropriate for Unhinged, I should say.
Matt, when you cut this up, put this, just take the whole intro and put it after the thing, and I'll move it to unhinged. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
So on Monday, which is 9/11, or September 11th, depending on where you are, the
Big difference.
New York Jets, which is a football team,
Depending on where you are.
playing football against the Buffalo Bills, and the Buffalo Bills are scheduled or favored to win that game, which means that the NFL scheduled a team called the New York Football Jets to get beaten on 9/11.
By another New York team, though.
It'd be one thing if they were like the World Trade Centers or something like that. I think it'd be, if it was like the Buffalo Trade Centers versus the Jets, I would be maybe more
the
like
New
on
York
board
Jets
with it.
versus the Buffalo South Tower.
Yeah, that's
I just think it's funny.
the South Dakota Towers versus the New York Jets.
I'd say that's unhinged worthy.
Yeah, that's fine. That was
That's not too bad. He's like, it would have been more unhinged.
I just can't wait to watch the Jets crash and burn on national television.
On September 11th.
I mean, jet fuel can't melt steel goalposts.
What are the goalposts made out of, actually?
Probably
I don't
I would
know.
imagine they're
What
steel
are
and aluminum.
NFL goalposts made of?
They are metal.
Okay.
6061 aluminum, baby.
It's very specific. They use aircraft grade
And
aluminum.
6063 aluminum.
So wait, they use aircraft grade aluminum for that.
Yes, sir.
That's overkill, I feel like.
That's in case the football field randomly needs to take flight.
I think it is overkill, but I also think that a lot of people just like only make 6061 aluminum now because it's not that much harder to make it.
I guess that's true. It is mass produced, so it kind of makes sense.
Oh,
Colin,
oh,
before
that
we
is
get started.
that is one hell of a delay.
What?
Oh,
What's that?
I mean,
again?
Why clap again?
it sounded on target to me.
I thought it was okay, Chowder.
It could be
yeah.
lag. If
Okay.
you guys are having a storm in the area, it could be causing some lag.
Chowder tends to have a little more latency than the rest of us generally. Wait, hold on. Chowder, do you hear me loud and clear right now? Yes or no?
yes.
Oh yeah, that's that lag there, baby.
That's rough.
I don't think Chowder's timing would be off.
No.
It would just be his latency in the conversation.
responding to us.
Just
Yeah,
latency. Yeah.
All right, Chowder, can you hear me loud and clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
That was worse.
That was even worse. That was like a
was
full
worse.
second.
We might just have to suck it up.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's
it'll
fine.
be fine. It just disrupts the flow a little bit sometimes. Chowder, for next time, do you have, like, it'd be worth looking to see if you can, like, hardline or something like that. Anything to reduce latency. But yeah, we'll roll with it for now.
For next time, I'm going to ask you to move closer to a tier 1 data distribution center. If you could,
I'm going to ask you to turn off the microwave between you and your router.
I'm going to ask you to build your own 5G tower.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask
gonna
everyone
ask-
to roll these dice.
Roll
wait,
these nuts,
That's
man.
Colin's job.
That is
Exactly.
my job. Right. My goal was I want to get them to Farpoint in one episode with a clear plan and stakes and role-playing evolution. And this is
instead,
like
we got to Farpoint and there's a crab wizard.
I thought it was going to hit harder if, you know, half of the people here knew what we were doing with the community. That was my bad to assume that level of knowledge would
I knew
would have been in the group.
I mean, once it took me a second, but I do remember the crab community thing. That was a while back when it was in my mind.
I think it's a month. Yeah, I think it wrapped a month or two ago. Lord Ragoon. Let's see if I can. Let me read this thing that Ray wrote at the end there. Once there was a crab who was bestowed with magic powers and intelligence by a genie. As a result, the crab became a wizard, but the crab's children were stolen by his genie. The crab was horrified by this turn of events. Thus, his new life began. He donned the appropriate attire and started to hunt for his lost kin. He would find his children and make his benefactor pay using the very gift he had never asked for. That does not all need to come up in the role play, but that is the foundation from which I'm operating.
Mercenary Lord Ragoon.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, you're the mystery is afoot.
The mystery is afoot. The Ragoon mystery. It's a creamy, delicious cream cheese mystery.
Creamy, delicious cream cheese mystery was my nickname in high school. Let's clap.
Christ.
Yeah, man, I just got hit with like 10 minutes before I started getting ready to record. I got hit with that post-dinner eepy, the itis. I didn't need that much, but...
Wait. Eepy, fine. I would not say itis in mixed company.
Why not?
Itis is I learned this the hard way myself. It is a racially charged term.
Did not realize that. For me, it's always been a food charged term to describe the post-food sleepy.
That's what I thought too. Yeah. And then I think I said it in front of Jasmine once, and she set me straight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with the help of Ryan Mossbarger, I can become a little more racist every day, apparently.
Well, a little bit better. Just a little less racist.
Not more
I'm more racist now than I was 10 minutes ago.
No.
It's on mic. I said it.
Yeah, you can Google it for the exact things. I don't want to bring everybody down.
Just because you were accidentally being racist doesn't mean you are now more racist because you found out. You're the same level of racist.
But I'm aware of it, and perception is reality.
But no, because now you're aware of it and you will stop doing it. So you're...
Yeah. I would hope you would stop using it.
That's what I'm saying, is I now need to stop using it to bring my average back down.
Yeah.
But so far for this, I'm 2 minutes into this recording. This is a real
Schrodinger's cat.
This is a pretty bad.
This is an inflection point.
Slur. Yeah.
This is an inflection point.
I need to make some hard life decisions right now.
Schrodinger's racist.
Exactly. That's exactly what I am. If you don't observe the racism, it's still bad.
I mean, he probably was.
Okay.
Wait, no. Schrodinger's cat it's both dead and alive at the same time until you know.
But it changes when you know. Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what I was saying. It's the fact that I know. The fact that I knew it happened is what changed it.
But regardless of whether we observe you or not, I guess.
I hope everyone knows I'm not trying to make sense here.
This is not.
All right, no. When are we clapping? When are we clapping?
We gotta clap first.
We gotta clap. All right, let's clap. Let's
shit.
clap at 50. So we have just about 5 seconds. Matt, when you sync that up, I was about half a second late.
He's not gonna remember that.
I mean, it'll be fine.
In the recording patch.
That's the joke.
I actually didn't catch that, but I was like, you don't have to tell me that. And I was like, wait, why don't you have to tell me that? Oh yeah, because I'll just hear it
exactly. This is some of the weirdest swinging energy I've felt.
Steve now, bitch.